And hello everybody, it's that time again. Welcome to episode 8 of Let's Creep. Before we begin here, I'm just going to make some little repairs. Actually, let's check what this one will cost. 34 levels. It's only halfway. What a ripoff! What is this? I think I'm full of levels. 18, that's reasonable. Boom! Done! And I got 4. Those lighting glitches, I got rid of them and replaced them with these chests, just for storage and the enchanted books, until they give us the bookshelves that you can actually put books into. But we'll see how that goes. For now, the chests work. I'd rather look at those chests than the lighting glitches, so it makes sense for me. It's all good! Alright, so today, what will we be doing? What will we be doing today?
Today we'll be working on our skeleton farm. Then we're going to solve a tubing issue. And we're going to designate an enchanting station near the farm. And then we'll complete the mob tube. Then maybe later we'll hit Bert in the face with a rubber ducky.
So, let's go. Magic teleport! Touchdown! Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We are at the skeleton farm. And it's a freaking mess! I previously had the whole collection area down here. Oh, better light this up. This was the whole kill zone that I was originally planning, but since this bedrock was here, it cut off my possibilities to build things with it. So I had to kind of improvise. So I decided that I would build this tube, this big tubing, that would collect the mobs, the skeletons, and then bring them up here. So they would feed all into this tubing, and then they'd kind of pour in to the collection area so that I could kill them and get their drops. So I put together this kind of mob elevator, just simple, very straightforward. Every second block is an actual water source, so just each one's just a bucket of water on top of each sign. And how that works is basically pretty easy to see here. I'll show you how it's done. In here everything's kind of turned off, so I put torches down so no mobs would spawn. Once I put the water source down to start this flowing out, it'll take all these torches down. So just a quick, because you don't want to be messing around with these skeletons, because they can be deadly, especially if 3 or 4 spawn at once. They go in here, they follow the stream, will pour them into this collection trough like the zombie farm. Same exact design. The only thing that I didn't do was just the one single source block for this whole thing. I had to extend, or actually shorten this stream so that it would make it to that tube. So I would lose 1 block if I just did this with the one source. So I would have to drop this section down a block, and then it would kind of throw this tubing off, so I didn't do it. And that's that. So they would fall in here, and this is a too high water block, so they would try to get out of it so they wouldn't suffocate. And as they're going up, they keep on going through each water block until they get up here. Now this is what I was thinking of doing, was putting the water source block up here. Since there's a sign there, it'll flow down over it and it won't interfere with that block of water, and then it'll pour in here. Make it nice and clean, see-through, all that good stuff. So we'll definitely fix this, because I think I just messed it up. We'll get that water source block out of there. We'll get it away, because it doesn't need to be there right now. Alright, we have to figure this out here. One thing that I was thinking was, let's get rid of this and maybe bring it back, because we need to shut off the water somehow, because there's no way that we'll be able to put another source block somewhere. This is what we're going to do. We will extend these out on each side, and then we'll just cover it up, and we'll put... Will this work? Let's try it, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Alright, so we can put that like that, and the water flow is exactly the same as if I were putting it on that block. It'll behave the exact same way. But what we could do is this block here can extend with a sticky piston, and then that way it'll shut off the water, and then when the skeletons come up, they'll kind of just hang out in here and wait for that water to turn on, and then when I'm ready to do the killing, I guess I can connect the fence gate. When that opens to pour mobs in, then that shutter will also open, making the water flow through and push them out. Yeah, that should work. That should work. Let's try it. Theories are only theories until they are proven. So let's figure this out. We got... yeah, let's try the sticky piston. That should work, because I want to maintain that whole block look. So we'll use a sticky piston. That way it's not going to be just a random piston arm sticking out, because you'll be able to see it. We don't want that. And we need this fence gate. So let's take that, and we got to wire it with the torch and some redstone. Okay, we're good. We are rocking and rolling. Okay, let's get this. That. Let's have a look here. Okay, this needs to be closed off for sure. And then that. Yeah, that will be a block. And since this is the water chamber, put this fence gate here, because it needs to stop the water. Just like that. Alright, so the water will flow over here and it'll stop, and then we'll just get rid of this. And that's the collection tube, or the collection area where we'll kill the skeletons. Alright, now that that's good, what else? That will stay there. This we can get rid of. Okay. Got our piston. Our lovely, lovely piston. Let's extend this. Nope, that's not going to work, is it? Okay. Like that. Beautiful. Get rid of you, and you too. Okay, so that's lined up, and then when that extends, it'll pull it back. Cool. Since we want to connect that piston with the fence gate, they'll both be on the same circuit. So we got these here. Let's start wiring it up. But first, let's see where our lever is going to be. Falling all over the place. What's going on? That's on the second block here. I already started the platform, so it should all be lined up already. Actually, no, that's not redstone. This is the torch, because it's going to invert that torch, since it's directly behind the lever, and it'll send the signal through that block and power this redstone. So that will power the fence gate. We need to connect it with that piston over there. So all we need to do is very simple, is just build an arm extending out to it, so we can get rid of. continue this redstone. Actually, is that going to work? Let's see. Okay, we don't want that. We want it to be open when the piston releases the water. So what we'll do is we'll invert this signal with a torch. Let's grab that. And we'll put this right behind this piston. Like that. Alright, so that fence gate is closed and the water's off. That's what we want. So let's just check that real quick. Perfect. Alright. And it should turn off now. Perfect. That's exactly what we're looking for. Sweet! Oh yeah! Alright, so that's working. Like a charm. And let's clean this up a bit. I will need to get some stairs. Line everything up nice and neat. Looking uniform. Put that there. Nope. No! Why? I want you to go here. Okay. Good. Gotta do this one. These two. Very nice. Getting glitched. Okay, that's good. That's there. And we'll close this off. And do it all the way. That's done, so we can close this. Now it's all closed off. Another thing that I was thinking of doing was putting the enchanting room on either side like my zombie farm. But the problem that I ran into with some extensive testing with the mob spawning and the spawn rate and turning the actual spawner on, the area that it's activated is only within these blocks here. So I have to be standing in this area in order for the spawner to be activated. Anything outside, it'll be deactivated. So we don't want that. We want to build within the activation area of the spawner so that mobs will continually spawn. So in order to do that, I had two options. The first one was to complete this floor so I stop falling in it. Let's put some more blocks. It's just a mess in here. Jeez. Okay. So what I was thinking was to put the enchanting room on top of the actual spawner, but it's kind of a distance away to keep walking every time. I don't want to do that. My compromise was having it in the floor here. So one on each side, keeping with the symmetrical feel. And then what we could do is we can build a staircase leading down on each side. And then we can divide the rooms, we can connect them. Nom, nom. So we'll see. Let's have a look down here. See what we're dealing with. Okay, get out of my way now. Silly dirt blocks. Okay, so these are the two openings. And what will that look like? Let's have a look here. Little test run. This will actually work out. Now the only problem is I'm gonna hit my head off of that block coming down. I don't even think I'll be able to clear it. So it'll make these stairs pointless. Yeah, I can't even get down there. But what we could do to fix that, we'll get rid of these two blocks and we can move perfectly fine. So we'll put this with another stairs. Let's do this side too. And putting the stairs. It's a stairs marathon. We're the stair masters. That should be good. Yeah. I like it. And then down here will be the enchanting and the anvil rooms. Cool. And over here, it'll kind of be... Actually, that'll look good if they're connected, because then this whole thing will be the glass tubing. And then you'll be able to see... Ooh, you'll be able to see the skeletons go up, and it'll be like all transparent. I'm excited! Ooh. Okay, so these will go like that, but then the floor will probably be all like tiled. So yeah, I'm liking this. I'm really liking this. This will actually work out. Let's have a look at the top here. Close that. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, it's just close enough that I don't... It kind of hesitates for a second when you're going down it, but it's no big deal. That works. Actually, we could... Can we get rid of that? Oh. Okay, yeah. Let's just put another stairs there. That works. Now it's completely clear. Sweet! I love these upside down stairs. They're awesome. So many more options. Okay. What else we got here? So that's done. I'm pretty sure that this will solve the clogging problem, because there's no water for them to suffocate in. And then once they come up through the tube, they'll basically just bob in that water there, up and down, just kind of jump inside of it, and then once they start building up in there, they'll kind of push each other out into this chamber. So yeah, I think it's good. It should be good. We are golden. Alright, the next task, this tubing. We have to figure this tubing out, but it's gonna suck because I've already gotten these with the fences, but no big deal. Alright, let's start filling them in with the glass. I just want glass, man. Only glass. Oh yeah. And we'll actually let's do the other side. Do the other side first, because these are all dirt. So let's make it all glass. Make it all pretty. And this one's same. And just keep adding glass everywhere. So that is the chamber. I don't think there'll be enough light to impact the spawning from out here, so that should be good. But we'll see. We shall see. Whoa. Yeah, don't like that. Get up. No thank you. And these will be like that. I'll have to put the sign on the bottom again. No big deal. Yeah, because see, the importance of that sign is basically to reroute the water so it doesn't push back, because that's kind of counterproductive. I'm trying to funnel the mobs into here so they flow out, but now it's pushing back. So that's the whole purpose of this sign here. And it goes right on the bottom, like this. And now the water is inverted. So now it's pushing towards the tube. Cool. Alright, this needs to be glass. Let's get more glass back. And this one is glass as well. Just like that. Okay, so this... Let's make... Ooh, solid block. Got it. Okay, cool. And this one needs to be... You need to be replaced with glass? Why? Why won't you? There we go. Might be a good idea to put this over here. And I'm drowning. Okay, so fence, water, fence. You are glass, sign. Cool. Alright, that works. Now this one, let's replace. And the sign goes here. Beautiful. And the flow is still going out, and I can swim up. And if I can swim up, the mobs will be able to as well. So that works. Let's get out of here. And now, since all that is taken care of, we can proceed to our next step, which is wiring this baby up. So let's get wiring. This block here is where the button is. So let's put redstone there, redstone here, and there. And this will be the input to the lava dispenser. And that will be the second one to turn it off to suck the lava back in. And let's branch off here. This one is the secondary signal, so the repeater full delay, another repeater full delay, another repeater full delay. Is there an echo in here? Another one full delay, another repeater full delay, and redstone, that's connected to that. And this will be continuing to the next side. The repeater is on full delay, another one, redstone, repeater full delay, redstone, repeater full delay. Messed that one. Messed it up. What am I doing? Repeater full delay, redstone, and repeater. This one beside the dispenser gets 2 ticks. So 1, 2. Beautiful. Okay, so let's close this since we don't need to get through there anymore. And water won't spill out. Let's test this real quick. Water comes out all the way to the fence gate. Perfect. And let's see if this works. Actually, it would help if I put some lava in there. Okay, good. Lava goes out, lava goes in, and the water we saw comes out and back in. Perfect. Sweet. So that's working. We gotta test this baby. We'll close this. Close it right off. We don't need to get in there. And we'll go to the top of this whole thing. It's on the other side here. We'll go around to the back. And we'll put this water here. Just like so. Skeletons are starting to spawn already. Let's see. We'll watch them go up. Come on, my little skellies. Cool. Doesn't sound like they're taking any damage. Alright, let's go to the top now. Open her up. Awesome. Alright, so I put this half slab here just in case, because I don't want to be taking any arrows to the face when I go to get the drops. And I'm standing right up to this block until I can't go anymore. So they aren't even shooting, so they can't even see me. Which is what we want. Creepy noises. A couple more in there, and we'll test to see if the timing is right. Is the timing right? We're gonna see if the timing is right. Okay. Let's try it out. Don't die. Perfect. Okay. One hit. Yeah! That's what I like to see. Sweet! Look at that! Bones and arrows, baby. Oh yeah! Now let's see what the situation's like while it's shut off. Alright, so he's just chilling. They're pushing each other. He's glitching through the wall. That's always nice. They're not shooting at me. That's even better. Okay, so that's working. Initially, the problem was that water source block up here. When they were bobbing around, they would take damage, and they wouldn't push further in. So they started taking damage, and then once they would get into the kill chamber, they would die, and their drops and XP would be lost. So it was kind of counterproductive. That's why I had to add in this whole piston mechanism to cut off the water until I was ready to kill another batch. So, sweet. You can do it! And the fall is only too high, so they're not taking any damage. I think we have perfected this design. Another secondary function to this fence gate is it keeps the mobs stabilized, because when the lava comes in, they float upwards, so the gate just stabilizes them so they stay properly submerged in the lava and they can't jump out, because that'll mess with the amount of damage that they take as well. So that works. Awesome. We have arrows. Sweet. We're rocking. Let's do another round. Another round of death. Oh, it's beautiful. The XP seems to be a little better compared to the zombies. I heard they're actually getting buffed in the new 1.5. They're basically getting more health depending on the difficulty. I guess if it's on hard, then they'll have a few extra hearts. So that might mess with the timing a little bit of these repeaters. I don't know, we'll see. We'll have to see how they do when the update comes out. Hopefully it's soon, but definitely once it comes out, I am heading straight to the Nether. Get those new quartz blocks and stuff. So that'll be pretty sweet. I'm pretty sure it'll be coming out soon though, because usually when they start doing the bug fixes to the snapshots and they stop releasing actual content like add-ins to it, new stuff, new blocks or new features, when they start doing the bug fixes, that's usually the tail end of it, close to the official release. So, alright. She's beautiful. Now it's basically just aesthetics. It's just figuring out how I want to place everything and the blocks I'll use, different combinations. And I'll figure it out. I'll do a little bit more experimentation, but I just wanted to get the actual trap itself figured out and perfected and built. So now we're gonna be prepared for when we do go to the Nether. We'll have enough arrows, we'll have a ton of bone meal, and do some hardcore farming, get a bunch of... Whoa! I hate that when they glitch out like that. I know that some of you wanted to see a little bit more of the inner workings and all that, so I hope this helped. I hope it showed you a little bit more. I may do a tutorial from start to finish for this design here. But if you guys want to see a tutorial, let me know in the comments, send me a message, and if enough of you request it, then I will be more than happy to do that for you guys. But for the time being, I have the zombie mosh pit episode and this one here to show you exactly what's going on with the farm. The design is pretty much the same, the wiring is pretty much the same, so all the basics are there. The only difference is maybe 1 or 2 ticks on the repeaters themselves, and that's about it. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and catch you guys next time. Keep those stashes trimmed.